First of all, I think I need to start out by giving Minnesota and their head coach, P.J. Flack, congratulations and credit. They're a very good football team. We knew that, before we played them. But after you play somebody, you have more information. When you look at the game, we started out. I think we went up 10-0. We had momentum. It felt pretty good, and I think we had a fumbled punt. They scored. And then it was tied at halftime, and then of course the second half it was really a dogfight back and forth. And then bottom line is they made plays, and they made the plays to win the game when the game was on the line. So you got to give them credit. You look at it. I mean, I really think you got to give them credit. I think our guys, we didn't overlook them. I think our guys were ready to play. I think our guys played hard, but they made the plays. We didn't. I really appreciate our seniors. They just did an outstanding job their whole career. I'm disappointed for them that we couldn't get them out with a victory. They led us today and played extremely hard. When I look at the game, they did a really good job of keeping the ball away from us. They stayed on the field. I know the first half, offense didn't have the ball very many plays, and of course the offense didn't make very many first downs. When I look at the stat sheet, what stands out to me is 53 plays. They kept the ball. They waited until the ball, the play clock had about 5 seconds or less on it. They shortened the game. They had an excellent game plan, and they were able to execute. And I look at us, the third downs, 3 of 11. We've been solid all year. And then, like I said, you having 53 plays, you're not going to beat very many people with that. But you got to give them credit. I mean, I'm very disappointed that we couldn't send our seniors out. But the bottom line is they outplayed us and they outcoached us. They deserve to win today. And that's just really the facts of the matter. Questions?
Coach, can you talk about your philosophy toward bowl season? In other words, what percentage do you use to start building on next year? And what percentage do you use to prepare for an opponent? And is that a hard balance for you?
No, it's not a hard balance. The bottom line is your goal is to win a bowl game. When you're playing a team that won 10 games, you got to play well. And so now we're focused on winning. I mean, when you're back home, you start getting the young guys, but when you get here, you focus on winning the game. And we use the same formula we did last year. And like I said, you got to give them guys credit. They're a really good team.
Gus, they dominated in the running game. I mean, running the ball, stop and run. How surprised are you when you look at that?
215 yards rushing against our defense. That surprised me. We only had 56, and that surprised me too. And so they got after us up front. I mean, I just think that's the facts of the matter.
Coach, it's great you get an interception right off the gate, get a field goal, return a kick for a touchdown. But it seemed like your offense never could develop a rhythm in the first half. Is that the case?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. And I think the first quarter, I don't know how many plays we had in the first quarter. I think we may have had 6 or 7. I mean, somebody may have the stat sheet, but it wasn't very many. In the second quarter, I don't think we had much more than that. And they did a good job of staying on the field too. And like I said, the offense, we didn't get very many first downs early to stay on the field. So I think it was a combination of both. But the volume of plays in the first half, it wasn't very much for us.
Coach, what was your plan on offense, and would you have liked to take some shots down the field?
Yeah, I mean, they played loose. I think everybody could see that. But at the same time, I think we called 4 or 5 or 6 shots. A couple of them we had a little protection breakdown, and a couple of them we kind of underthrew or whatever. But, I mean, anytime you put up 232 yards offense on 53 plays, I mean, we got to do better than that. I mean, but give them credit. They had a good plan, but they did a good job of trying to keep things in front and stayed away from the big play.
Did they do anything unexpected to stop you guys running the ball? Or?
There was a few little wrinkles, but it was more of lining up and getting after us more than anything. Fact of the matter.
Speaking of plans, Coach, do you think they double-teamed Derek Brown a lot because he was effective during the team?
Yeah, I mean, Derek Brown got double-teamed all year and triple. I mean, he's a dynamic player. He's one of the best players in all of college football. And, that's what smart coaches do. And I'm sure that happened again today.
Gus, can you talk about the fake punt decision?
Yeah, fake punt. Yeah, I liked it. It wasn't really open, but the guy had his arms around the guy, when the ball's in there. So I don't know. They didn't call it, but just part of it. But yeah, I mean, we're trying to win the game. We're gonna be aggressive, and that didn't work out. But if I remember right, I don't think they scored. I think we held them on 4th down as far as that goes. But you know, we're trying to be aggressive and win the game, and it could have been easily called an interference call too, and we'd have had a 1st down and field goal range.
Coach, their receiver Tyler Johnson, number 6, how tough was he, and how does he compare with the receivers you've seen in the SEC?
Yeah, I mean, he's a good player, and not just him. I mean, they're a good team. They got good players. We knew that coming in. I mean, they won 10 games in the conference. Their coaches had a super game plan. They executed it. They were a physical team too.
How hard of a look do you need to look at the offense here in the offseason? You put up 232 yards today. It's one of your 10 worst performances ever in your college career. What do you got to do in the offseason to make sure this 2-year trend doesn't continue to the 3rd year?
2-year trend.
Yeah, your offense hasn't been up to snuff in your previous 5 years.
You talking about this year?
Yeah, this year and last year.
Yeah, I'd say this year I think we finished, right, if I remember right, 3rd in our conference in total offense and our 4th in points. So it was solid. This game we're disappointed, and we should be. But we'll rebound. Chad Morris, I'm very excited about him and his future, and I feel like he's one of the best. And like I said, I mean, after this bowl game, we'll put our heads together. He's going to have great influence, and we'll get better. We didn't play our best, but like I said, you have 53 plays, you're not going to be very good. But I will say this year I felt like we did some good things offensively, so I don't think that's accurate, you know, as far as the total assumption of this year.
Gus, the passing game had a little bit of rhythm, but did you feel like, hey, we need to do more of that and maybe get some tempo passing game going?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it just, yes, we got some rhythm some, but then we'd have a negative play. And the bottom line, our 3rd downs, like I said, we were 3 of 11, and when you don't convert 3rd downs, everything is out of rhythm. And I think that's really had a lot to do with it today. We had a couple opportunities on 3rd downs that I would have liked us to execute a little bit better, and I think we'd have picked it up. But like I said, we didn't get it done on 3rd down, so it kind of took us away the rhythm, and it held us. You know, it caused us to have 53 plays, you know, on offense.
Yeah, a lot of those negative plays were early runs. Did you think about throwing it more on 1st down? That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but I think we mixed it up decent on 1st down. But yeah, I mean, when you have negative plays, yeah, you definitely want to, you know, you want to stay out of that, and whatever gives yourself a chance to be successful.
Coach Johnson's 2nd touchdown to 73.
Say it again.
Johnson's 2nd touchdown to 73-yarder. It looked like he got behind you guys. What did you see?
Yeah, I think they had a little post. I think we kind of messed up on one of our coverages there, and the guy came scot-free, and the quarterback put it out there in front. And, you know, they were able to run the football effectively, too. And so when you do that, their RPO game, their play action is more effective. And I think, you know, the big one was late in the game, and they were running the ball decent, and they got us over the top, and they executed that play, and that was the difference in the game.
Take a few more.
Gus, you look back on the season, 9-4. How would you evaluate it overall?
Yeah, 9-4 with the schedule we played. Obviously, if we'd have won this game, I'd feel completely different. But there were some good things that we did. We did play the toughest schedule in college football, and me personally, I don't think it's close. I'm still proud of our players. I'm proud of our seniors. You know, but I mean, we're disappointed right now. But there were some really good things that happened during the season that we can build upon and have a chance to be a really good football team next year.
Talk about experience. How much will this year help both David forward? How much confidence do you have in him as a quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, Bo, I've said this before, he's gonna win a championship for us before he gets out of here. Bo went against the toughest schedule in college football as a true freshman, and he learned. And he's gonna be a really good quarterback for us. And more than that, I think he's gonna be a great leader for us. That's my expectations, and I'm glad he's our quarterback. And you know, he'll have a very good career.
Can you share with us a few of your New Year's resolutions for the program?
No, I hadn't. I mean, I'm thinking about it right now, and I'm just disappointed. And we'll be able to take it, and you know, we'll be able to take it. And you kind of evaluate as a coach. You'll look at the whole year. Like I said, there were some good things that happened, but you know, we'll turn the page for next year. But I've not gotten that far.
Gus, do you expect your entire staff to return?
I mean, I expect. I mean, you never know, but I expect.
All right, Coach. Thank you.